Hi buddy, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Doing a little Rakan action here. We missed the first CS because I forgot to turn on OBS and Kaisa like hard pushed it while I was standing at the tower, so we're gonna be one CS back. Probably not a big deal in this matchup, but it's patch 8.19. Don't forget, if you watch a lot of videos on this channel, be sure to subscribe, like, especially if you're a subscriber. Be sure to drop a like on the videos that you enjoy, and that helps other people find it. I'm still a relatively small channel, but there's not a lot of people that give, that create the amount of content that I do for supports, and that try to add in so many explanations. So if you like that style of, league, be sure to leave that like and subscribe. Okay, I picked Rakan here. I just wanted a bit more engage. I've been doing pretty well with Rakan lately too, and he's pretty good in almost anything. Nami's decent into him, you know, early on. Namis at this level typically aren't like as aggressive enough to punish him early as they might be. It's currently like plat 4, I believe. I know I've got the little box. Yeah, plat 4. I don't want to go in without my E to get back out. Not when we're in this bad of a position. I mean, we're gonna outscale the Ashe, so that's fine. If we, you know, have a couple of run a little bit behind here early on.
Time to get it started.
You got an assist on that, that's annoying.
I don't want a world that's safe.
Yee's here, right? Is that... Wow, that was like super aggressive into our wave like that. Without the jungler being there. When she stepped forward like that, I thought for sure it was going to be jungler, so that's why I ran as fast as I could. If I hit that W, we probably could have turned on and hit him. I just thought there was no way. She's running forward into our wave like that. She's just a maniac. Nami's just about out of mana. They are nerfing Nami next patch, which I think is good. I mean, I've had some success with Nami, but she is pretty oppressive. I mean, the thing is, it's kind of like the new age Janna.
I hear the music.
Are we going? Okay. Okay. It's fine. Oh my god, that is catastrophic. Wow, he's really in our jungle?
Why is it taking so long to get back to the action?
I'm just gonna go ahead and use it. I just don't want to deal with someone who's gonna be crying all game. So he was in our area. That's probably why they went that crazy, and he just decided not to go. Which made me think he wasn't in the area, because it's like, why didn't he show up earlier for that fight where they went all in and Nami ignited me at like 50% health? But I guess he was just like maybe doing our golems or something, and just decided not to come. I don't know. Yeah, that was really unfortunate. So like them botching that earlier gank, what I assume should have been a gank when Ashe went all in like that, just sort of was misleading. Sort of baited me into thinking that they weren't going to be on our side. Okay, let's go ahead and grab heal. Okay, you got both of those. Not great for us. Doesn't really impact our lane too much now, but it's not great for the overall game. But, I mean, we do have some CC. Like, I can CC Yi later. Warwick maybe can. Well, we might be able to deal with Yi at some point.
They ain't ready. They ain't ready.
Really looking on CS. We're getting slaughtered. But there's not really, like, an amazing pick into Nami with Kaisa. Like, anything that's, like, Nami, like, against a really bad early game champ like Kaisa or Vayne, there's just no real counterplay. Like, you can pick something like Leona into her, but you're not going to have any follow-up damage. Maybe Pike, like it's 6 or something. But yeah, like I was kind of saying earlier about Nami, like, she is getting a nerf on the next patch, I think, and one of the major, like, reasons is because she's kind of like the New Age Janna in that she's just so easy to play, like, in the laning phase. Like, she does have a skill shot with her bubble, but as you can see, this Nami's missed every bubble, and she still exerts a lot of pressure, because it's just press W, and it heals you and does damage, like, on the same button, at a reasonable cost, you know, it's just too efficient. Like, Sona's kind of that way, but they've also nerfed Sona over time a lot to compensate for that. They made her W cost a heck of a lot more mana, and they nerfed the healing that it gives out. So yeah, if something's really consistent, then you shouldn't be able to do it that much, you know? Like, and it's not just that it heals, it's that it's like multi-purpose. It heals and it damages and it bounces a lot. So it hits like multiple targets.
Shut down.
Well, we did get a turret, I guess. Look, they only got Wind Dragon. I assume the Predator was a mistake on her part. There's no way she legit takes that. But like, yeah, she doesn't even have Aerie, and it just doesn't even matter. She just walks up and presses W. Now, like I said, stronger lanes, there is some counterplay. Nice, there we go. With stronger lanes, there is some counterplay. You know, if you get on her with a Leona, a Jhin, or something like that, but it just feels like you have to have very specific stuff, and then she's good against everything else, you know? I'm too low for this, I think. That level up there, though, is nice. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab.
Magic is supposed to be scary. Love is supposed
Let me get a little
to
bit more
hurt.
than that.
Ecstasy needs a little fear.
Oh, that might catch us up a little bit. Got shutdown kill. And, Ashe doesn't have any kills yet. 23 CS is a lot, though. I think Ashe is still probably a little ahead. Maybe not. It's hard to tell.
I should totally get
They're both pretty close, but if Ashe gets Bork first, that's going to be a problem. However, if we get Stormrazor first, then we can get ahead, I think, so. Just trying to get the experience off that minion.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Okay, well, they don't have arrow. Yeah. Please. Oh my god. Literally like 20 CS. God bless. So close. How did we lose that so hard? Maybe Warwick will get the cleanup. Okay, they're gonna clean him up.
An enemy has been slain.
How is that even possible?
Okay, we got our Storm Razor. Yeah, Kaisa did even less damage than I thought she would in that fight. I was like, okay, we can really like get on this. Because I had Exhaust. I knew I was pretty sure they didn't have Sums. Or I thought they didn't. Because Ashe doesn't do a lot early either. But... got Ignite. We can maybe kill his Darius if we get a chance here, but need Warwick. It's getting real bad.
I'm gonna burn this place down, then help them build it back up, so I can burn it again. I don't want to miss the start of the party.
You might get that mid tower.
They've never seen moves like mine.
I don't know if I want TP. Okay, I guess I'll just take let's take Barrier. You always want to take something whenever your spellbook's up. Because it starts the cooldown as soon as you make the transaction, not when you use the spell. Maybe I should have probably taken TP, because Dragon's going to be up. Spellbook is obviously, I think, the hardest rune in the game to use, because there's just so many different options and ways you can, like, use it. Okay.
Magic isn't supposed to be safe.
No way. Okay. Oh, the Alpha Strike was going to kill me, so I just went ahead and... Yeah, I'm in one-shot territory. Okay. I'm just gonna back. I've got gold. I need wards.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Nice.
I'm gonna take all they got, then laugh as I throw it out.
Worked to Storm Razor, so we're pretty even. We gotta help him. Are they gonna go for it?
Zaya, hey!
To get some vision. That's such a bad place to put a ward right there. Like, just take an extra step and put it on the camp. So you can see if they're doing the camp. Now, I should be able to pop over this wall.
I need to know when the action's
An enemy has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed.
Zaya says someone has to die, they die.
They don't have too much CC. Well, yeah, they do. They have Ash Arrow. I should have taken cleanse so that I could eat the arrow for somebody and then cleanse it. Ghost is like, okay. That does help you rotate faster sometimes. Or just like move around while you're in your ult. So Ghost is not bad. You obviously want to take different stuff as much as you can so you get a lower cooldown on it, but...
I'm getting impatient.
Okay. We might go Ardent next. It's because they don't have that much magic. They do have Annie, that's kind of problematic, but... I mean, Redemption's good for team fights too, but like, Ardent will help us crank out more damage on, like, Kaisa goes into superhero mode with like Ardent plus Zeke's. It's such a devastating combo. I mean, something like a Shirelia's wouldn't be that bad either. Yeah, maybe I do Shirelia's just because we do have kind of a goon squad also. With Urgot and Warwick, and they're getting pretty strong. So maybe I try out Shirelia's. I'm wanting to try out some different items on Rakan that I haven't tried in a little while.
Running? Yeah. I should probably
Okay, so I just went ahead and ghosted, just so I get down there in time. I'll have another summoner spell up here in like, I don't know, 30 seconds or so. Like, this rune is so good. I really don't understand why pro players don't run it, other than like it doesn't give you a lot of power in the first like couple of levels. But like, if I'm playing Rakan, I'm not looking for power in the first couple of levels. I don't know. Like, that is one thing to keep in mind, is like levels 1 to 5 disproportionately mean a lot more to pros than they do to most other players. Because everyone's just hyper aggressive, like, from level 1. I can't remember if I swept that or not. Oh, that heal, though. That summoner heal. Definitely, like, 100% saved his life. It's so good, and I still have my 2 other summoners ready. And I've got another summoner coming up in, like, minute 30. Okay, we'll try out this. I do see more pros kind of getting this sometimes. It's because we don't... I mean, we do have a team fight team, but I think maybe if you have 2 goons... Like, I used to get this all the time on Rakan before they nerfed it. But... from what I'm remembering, they just lowered the speed a little bit. And they lowered, like, the cooldown significantly. Took it from 60 seconds to 90, but... it's still pretty good. I like that more than Righteous Glory, I think. Just because it's a lot cheaper. It's only 2,100 gold. And it boosts your whole team up, rather than just you. And you're already going to CC him for like 1.5 seconds when you ult onto them, so it slows them for 2 seconds. So like you're getting an extra like 0.5 second slow. Like, it's a good item on a lot of champions, I just don't think that it's great on it's okay on Rakan. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's better than I think it is. Where was that? Oh, middle? Is he gonna race us? I don't have a TP. Damn it, we gotta go back. Okay, he's gonna TP. think Urgot should be able to take him.
Where are you?
I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to convert this or not. No, let's get out. Yi gonna flank.
Vision is the first step towards understanding. Is my cloak right? Yes, it is. Worried there for a second.
Yeah, we should have probably gotten... Well, the cool... It's still pretty early in this game. I'm gonna watch out for like an Ash Arrow. We don't want to throw this. Pretty sure it's not warded, I just swept it. Ash Arrow though.
I feel like my allies aren't recognizing how amazing my cloak is. I mean, seriously. Rude.
One awkward thing about getting, yeah, dude, of course they're there. Like, where else are they gonna be? About, like, the, Zeke's is a very good single-item power spike on Rakan, but it doesn't have plus healing on it, so if you want to get things like Redemption later, which is also kind of common on Rakan, then it's a little awkward, because you're not going to have the plus healing and shielding go along with it, you know? I can't clear that without help. We gotta have lane priority first. Okay, she's on 2.5 items.
I dance so fine, I dig seeing stuff.
Damn it, I exhausted her too late. God, she just blasted all of this. Does he have an ult? I almost have teleport.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to entertain myself. But you too!
Alright. Yeah, that was awkward. I need to get priority so that I can...
Look good, feel good, let's kick some ass.
Let's go kill him.
Let's see what's happening now.
No. Don't do that, just...
The humans call it battle. It's just
need to get the
dance.
lanes first. that was a little close.
Magic.
Probably shouldn't have cut it that close. Okay. Nope. Alright. I do have TP also. I'll go ahead and take cleanse so I can eat the ash arrow maybe. I'll grab that and then work it hard.
All filthy and dangerous. And that's why I love it.
You gotta try to always remember, like, which summoners you have when you take this and on which key. So you just have to, like, really look at it and just kind of memorize, hey.
Long ago, our kind
I gotta save something for Yi. So we just need to siege unless we see Yi come running in. If I get a shot at Annie, though, I might take it.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
There's wildness in the beams of the flowers. It's just a few refused to see.
Okay. Well, that's how we drew it up.
This looks like another dangerous.
That Nami a triple kill. Alright, well that's going to be it for this game. Definitely a couple places that I could have optimized, but yeah, I think Rakan is still really strong. People just aren't building, or they just aren't picking champs that are like really good engage. I mean, Warwick's pretty good. That's kind of the biggest thing I've noticed though, like when I play things like Zyra or Nami, it's like your engage is okay, but people just aren't picking tanks in solo queue a lot of times. We were fortunate we had a couple here, but there's so many like comps that are just a lot of fighters, and so Rakan's just so versatile. You know, there's just so many different things you can do with him. So I do like Rakan. I do still think that he's pretty strong. He just kind of has a harder time against like Jhin and Misfortune and some of that stuff in lane, but if you can survive that, he's great. So if you want to watch more Rakan videos, you can find some more in the description. I'll have a link to a playlist of that. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Be sure to check out the rest of the stuff on the channel. We have tier list, coaching sessions, individual champion playlists. I stream every night, or most nights, starting around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come by, check it out. It's a great time, and I'll see everybody next time.